everyone, and welcome back to Oknytt. Last time I was a little confused, and after I finished the video, I started to think more about um more about the game, what to do and whatnot. So I think I know what to do. Maybe. It's gonna be a while. So you know how I was trying to fill the pitcher up with water? Well,
The creature searched the box once more, but couldn't find anything else of use.
but you know how I was like trying to fill up the water with fill up the kettle with water with the when it was dripping down. I think
The small creature watched as elusive particles of dust effortlessly evaded its attempts to grab them.
I think I know what to do, and I'm gonna go back to the spring. And I don't think I actually checked the ousting at all. How do I get out? There we go. Like, I know I touched it and activated it and whatnot, but I don't think I actually touched it. And I'm gonna try once again with my hands. I'm Scarecrow. Hi, Mr. Scarecrow. Here we go. Cause I was trying to do it while, like, last playthrough to get hay and stuff. Hope I didn't bother you. So what do we got? We got dried flowers, shaft, hay, yarn and needle, cloth, kettle, oats. We need to make oatmeal for the one pumped under the one pumped under the floorboards. First. It's kind of ominous of him just floating there.
Reaching into the hole, the small creature felt something flat, round and hard. As it removed the object from the hole, it saw that it was an old coin.
It's like a Viking coin. That's cool looking. Even though it's in black and white and has like hardly any color, it's still really beautiful.
The small creature filled the kettle to the brim with cold water.
Yay. Okay. We gonna make some oatmeal. Yeah. I want some oatmeal. Oatmeal's good. I completely forgot how to save my game. Okay, I didn't want to like I was seeing the escape key, but I didn't want to like exit out my game, so I'm good. Okay. Let's put it on there.
The small creature hung the water-filled kettle above the fireplace. The small creature carefully removed the hot kettle from the fireplace.
Give us some oatmeal. Oatmeal! Let's go. Before it gets cold. Can't have cold porridge now, can he? You're going the long way around, old guy. Didn't I name him Ned? Ned? Was it Ned or Nedry? I think it was Ned. The little squeaker. Squeaker. Hey, bud. I got you.
You sure didn't hurry now, did you? The Hustumpt muttered. Were you planning on letting me wait all night after I let you take my belongings? The small creature looked meekly at the floor. Well, no matter, this will stave off the hunger. The Hustumpt brought a spoon out from under his thick beard and began to eat. Since you've already helped yourself to some of my objects, I hardly think a reward should be necessary. The small creature hung its head as the Hustumpt put another spoonful into his mouth. Fine. Here, I borrowed this from the wretched one. I have no use for it, so you might as well take it. Now go away. As the Hustumpt filled the spoon once more, a long strand of thick silver hair came off and landed on the ground in front of the small creature, who saw no harm in picking it up.
So I wonder what he gave us. But look at that little face. Look at that. The cuteness got the better of this dude. Let's go outside and see what we got from him. A whetstone.
No, that's not how it happened. No, that's not how it happened. No.
Yeah, that music. I love this game.
Is that what I think it is? The guard Stompt exclaimed as the small creature approached him. Is that my whetstone? Where did you find it? I don't even remember the last time I saw it. The guard Stompt let out a sigh of relief. Thank you for finding it for me, little one. My old worn-down tools have been the only thing standing in the way of me bringing this farm back on its feet. The guard Stompt rummaged around inside the shed. I'm afraid I can't find much of a reward for you. This old hammer shaft is of good quality, but I seem to have misplaced the metal head. I can't understand how I managed to lose these things. The guard stomp scratched his forehead as he handed the hammer shaft to the small creature. Perhaps you can find a use for it, little one. I'm sorry I can't offer you a better reward.
Maybe the other guy took it. Oh yeah, I need to get the cloth now. Have the cloth.
Hey! An angry voice emanated from the shed.
Well, I need that, don't I? I need that. Don't I?
No. No.
Fishing pole?
No. No. No.
I got an idea. Hey.
No. No. That's not how it happened.
Are you sure?
Hmm. No. No. No, that's not how it happened.
Would this be enough to replace the cloth?
The small creature asked as it presented the hay to the guard stomped. Hay? Well, I suppose I could use that instead. I only found this piece of cloth the other night while keeping an eye on the field, but it's already becoming too dirty to wipe my feet on. The guard stomped responded as he handed the dirty piece of cloth to the small creature. Maybe you can find some other use for it.
Thank you. Do I sew these two together?
No.
Aw, cute little hat.
No.
oatmeal? Better, you old flapper.
My hat. He had it, didn't
There
he?
you go,
That
took it home.
wretched thief.
The Hustumpt put the hat on his head and made a sigh of relief.
There. That's how things should be.
The Hustumpt looked at the small creature.
I suppose you want something for this, even though you've already taken my things.
The Hustumpt said grumpily as the small creature's eyes seemed to grow a little bigger.
Here, I found this hammerhead while I was looking for my hat. It's missing its shaft, so I don't know what use you would have for it. But the difficulty of a task should determine the reward, don't you agree?
I think it could be used as a paperweight. Okay. Looking at my timer every time I look away.
No, that's not how it happened. No, that's not how it happened.
Okay.
The creature could find nothing else of use in the pile of bones. No, that's not how it happened.
Once again.
No, that's not how it happened. There were no more oats to pick. No, that's not how it happened.
All I want to know is, like, what is inside of you?
No.
Don't know then. Do I give him the hammer instead?
No, that's not how it happened. No. No. My timer's acting weird. Try one more time. Do you want? No. No.
So I was kind of right. I was on the right track, I guess.
Using the fishing rod it just made, the small creature was able to reach the large glowing star in the middle of the spring. As the star's glow broke the surface of the water, an old gold bracelet took its place.
It's pretty. That there. An elf.
As the small creature put the golden bracelet into the hole, a larger alva appeared sitting on the stone. This alva was more beautiful than anything the creature could have imagined, with white glowing hair flowing over the rough surface of the stone, and a shining silver crown on her head.
Do I talk to you?
The small creature's humbled words broke the silence.
Hello. I don't want to disturb you, beautiful queen, but if you would allow me but a few moments of watching your people dance, I would be most content. I don't know where else to go, as I don't know where I belong in this world.
The elf queen remained silent, yet seemingly not displeased by the presence of the small creature. As the dance continued, the creature watched the glowing beings in silence, entranced by their beauty. Suddenly, in a chanting voice soft as a whisper, the elf queen spoke. Her words were not of this world, and even though the creature could not understand them, it felt their power within its small body. As the elf queen started to fade along with her dancing alvor, the smaller circle of mushrooms began to glow, as if responding to her enchanting voice.
She has no face. I think we move on to the new world. Not new world, but like new location.
As the creature faded from the circle, it felt as if reappearing someplace else, leaving the farmlands far behind. Yet the creature was saddened, for even though the beings inhabiting the farm might not have given it the kindest of welcomes into this world, it had felt like a small part of their existence, recognized as a being, albeit an insignificant one, of its own. Now, as the small creature once more began to explore its unfamiliar surroundings, it felt alone.
I like this game. I really love it. I love the story. I love the little creature. We're near a lake. You know what that means. Ooh, sacrificial stone. Ooh, yeah. Those runes.
The stone was far too heavy for the creature to move.
Okay. Let's see.
Below the alv tree there was a stone inscribed with strange runes. The old tree's bark was thick and sturdy. A tree, old and robust, was standing at the edge of the lake. Along the bark there were peculiar rune inscriptions. The small creature was tempted to enter the water, but hesitated at the last second.
This surely is a beautiful place. But why did the Elf Queen send me here?
The creature wondered as it looked out across the glimmering lake, doubting that there would be a place for someone such as it along its shores. The lake was still, its dark water silently reflecting the foreboding tree line.
The net. The net.
After getting entangled in the fishing net for a while, the small creature finally managed to pick it up. The water wasn't shallow enough for the creature to reach the bottle. A glass bottle was floating on the lake, not giving in to the small wave's attempts to bring it to shore.
Interesting.
The small creature reached out and grabbed the strange plants.
Overblast. Hello. You're not as attractive as
The small creature suddenly felt an urge to join Nacken in the lake, but as it felt the cold water around its feet, it changed its mind.
But yeah, you're not as attractive as the other ones I've seen. There's plenty of games that have you as a character.
Nacken is a being that is said to dwell within the deepest lakes and rivers of the land. Lone travelers have been known to hear his ominous song as they take a moment to rest at the water's edge. If they find themselves listening to his enchanting melody for too long, a strange urge to join him in the dark water instills itself in the unlucky traveler.
I want to try to talk to him. Maybe he'll be friendly.
As the creature opened its mouth to introduce itself, Nacken began to speak. "Why, hello there, little one. Who might you be?" Nacken said with a charming smile. The creature began, but Nacken quickly interrupted. "Aren't you a talkative little one?"
But
The small creature tried, but Nacken interrupted once more. "Is there anything you can do besides staring like an imbecile?" Nacken continued, now with a snide smirk on his face. "Just stare at me. Stare like those pesky Alvor swirling around in the trees with their magic, flaunting their melodies as if they think them to be better than mine. Preposterous. The lake is my domain, and mine alone. If only I could leave the water, I might be able to get a hold of their secrets," Nacken muttered as he stroked his chin in thought. "Anyway, my problems with the Alvor are none of your business. Why don't you use your tiny little feet and skip away out of my sight like a little bunny? Hop, hop!" Nacken exclaimed, making a waving gesture towards the small creature.
Well, aren't you arrogant? I just noticed there's a flippin' there's like a troll or a giant in the background.
The small creature lifted the ring and let it fall down again with a thud.
Oh, it's moving. The thingy. Maybe that only can capture you. Thought so.
No, that's not how it happened.
I'm just being dumb. I'm not actually trying to do anything. I'm just seeing what will happen. Fairy.
The small creature picked up the mysterious shell.
I knew I shouldn't have touched them.
The small creature said, rubbing the rash on its hand.
I'm sorry. Is there any way I can, like, cut these down? Like, maybe lay a net on them?
No.
Because that's kind of way I cut the stamp so I can talk to the elf. Hi there. Looks so sad. Yeah, I would be too if I'm alone. With this creepy fucker. Poor Stitch. Is that a Natram? Oh, I knew it. It's a Natram. Hello.
Hello!
The small creature said as loud as it could, trying to get the attention of the Natram up on the tree branch. Missing its right eye, the Natram had to turn its head to see the creature.
Who are you?
The small creature asked politely, even though the Natram hadn't responded to its greeting. The Natram twitched its head back and forth to be able to study the creature thoroughly. Then it started to speak.
Yes, I can see your past. You are a very helpful creature. Kind, yes. Risen from the grave, familiar, yes. But the future, I cannot see. No. The future lies within the right eye. Yes, the right eye will tell you what is about to come. Once the right eye is back in the void, the future will reveal itself before your very eyes, yes.
The Natram called out, clacking with its beak.
Sound like a Yoda.
The Natram is always moving from place to place, searching for something not visible to normalize, unable to rest until it has found what it is looking for. Taking the shape of a raven, it can only be seen during these darkest of nights, spreading its black wings across the sky.
They have eyes. They have eyes.
Red toadstools had sprung up from the ground. The toadstool trembled slightly as the creature touched it. With just a faint touch, the bark cracked and fell down into the small creature's hand.
Do we get this rope? Like, what do Cool. Hello, slug. Oh, I'm at 41 minutes. Almost.
In the clearing, there was a long since dried up well.
Do I throw the net in there, I wonder?
As the small creature touched one of the stones, a few pebbles rocked loose and fell into the well.
Oh, very clever. Be careful, little guy. Oh, hello. You're creepy. Don't mind if I get the shovel?
After much effort, the small creature managed to pull the shovel out of the ground.
Hello.
Broonscuba are guardian deities who reside in deep wells, making sure that the water is clean and drinkable. They also keep an eye out for curious children, chasing them away to prevent them falling down into the wells. A Broonscuba is usually not a particularly evil creature, but if its well gets polluted, the Broonscuba's anger knows no boundaries.
Hello.
As the small creature reached the bottom of the well, it was welcomed by two glaring eyes, staring at it suspiciously.
Hello?
The small creature said, meeting the eyes' glaring gaze. The pair of eyes kept staring at the creature as if they were waiting for something. The creature could feel the eyes burrowing into it like daggers and began to look around the well to avoid the eyes' penetrating gaze.
You have a very nice home down here in the well.
The small creature said in an attempt to get the one on the wall to talk. Without having blinked once, the eyes were still maintaining their intense stare. After a moment of silence, the Broonscuba started to speak.
Well, aren't you going to say anything? You barge into my home, uninvited I might add, and you don't even have the manners to introduce yourself. Who do you think you are?
I did introduce myself.
The small creature mumbled, hurt by the Broonscuba's harsh accusation.
Not a day goes by without someone new falling down into my well. All you do is stare at me. It's rude, that's what it is. You think it's good manners to just come down here and do as you please? Where are the gifts? The knock on the lid and the water? Where is my damn water? I'm not much of a guardian with nothing to guard now, am I?
The Broonscuba muttered as he inspected the creature.
Can you hear me?
The small creature asked cautiously.
Bah, this one doesn't even understand it has by far overstayed its welcome.
The Broonscuba said to himself with a sigh.
Scram, come back when you got something to say. You're a real eyesore.
I don't think he can hear me very well.
The small creature thought to itself as it glanced at the Broonscuba, still maintaining his terrifying gaze while mumbling to himself.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here because my computer is getting really warm, which means it's almost dead. Like, video games take a lot of its battery out. I'm at 46 minutes, and feel like it's a good time to stop. So I'll see you in the next video, whenever it may be. Stay tuned, my lovely PowerCats, and I'll let you guys know when the next episode's out.